Hello everyone, myself Dr.Ajaya Yerne, Professor and HOD Sanskrit Sahita Siddhanta Vibhaga. Actually, we are going to discuss on decoding the metabolism process of food according to Ayurveda. So let's have a discussion on it. Vividhshitpitiya adhyaya, adhyaya number 28. It is in Sutrasthana. We are going to discuss about the ahar, antaragni, कालवदनस्थितः उच्छयः प्रकृतिः विविधशीतपीतं लीढं खादितं जन्तुरहितम् अग्निर् सन्दुक्षितं बलेन यथा स्वेनोष्मन सम्यक् विपच्यमानः कालवदनव्यवस्थितः सर्वधातुपाकम् अनुपहत सर्वधातुष्मना मारुतः श्रुतः केवलम् शरीरमुपचयं बलवर्णं सुखायुषा योजयति शरीरधातुरनुजयति च धात्वा हि धात्वाहारः प्रकृतिरनुवर्तते. This shloka is now let's decode the source of human digestion. Phase 1, intake food vectors. There are four vectors: Vividhshitpitam, Lidam, Karitam. These are the four factors. And Jantrahitam Agni Sandukshitam Balena. This is the second phase of action of the food. यथाउष्ण बलेन सम्यक विचमानम काल बदन स्थिता काल के अनुसार फूड का और पाचन होते रहता है. सर्वधातु पाक अनुहत सर्वधातु उष्णम मारुतम श्रोतः केवलम. आउटपुट ऑफ बायोलॉजिकल डिविडेंड्स शरीरोपचय बलवर्ण सुखायुष योजयति शरीरधातुर्जयति च धातवै धात्वार प्रकृति. This is the synthesis of food. Synthesis means the hematopoiesis of food, and the third one is the circulation. In this way, defining the raw material of four modalities of consumption, that is ashit, pitta, liquid, khadita. Ashit means the solid food that are soft and easily swallowed. Pitta means liquid nourishment that flow freely. Leader, semi-solid preparation requiring leaking and slow mixing with saliva. Khadita, dense, hard, solid requiring significant mechanical breakdown. Breakdown. These diverse forms of intake must all be normalized by the body's internal fire. In this way, the four distinct biophysical factors of intake has been carried out. So the requires moderate mechanical breakdowns. Ether rates requires a minimal mechanical efforts, fastest absorption, slow sustained mechanical digestion efforts. So the catabolism versus anabolism is a larger molecule, it's a smaller molecule. Catabolism is the metabolic process that breaks down molecules into smaller units to release energy. And anabolism is the metabolic process that build up complex molecules from simpler ones requiring energy. In this way, uh, this you can see. In this way, the catabolism is the process energy delivering nutrients, that is carbohydrate, lipids, and proteins. And the large products are end products of carbohydrates. End products are carbon dioxide, water, and nitrogen. In this way, we see that anabolism is a molecular form of the cell: protein, polysaccharides, lipids, and nucleic acid. And precursors are some amino acids, sugar, fatty acids, and nitrogenous bases. So in this way, they all form the ADPs, and ADPs which will get heated and will finally will get the metabolism energy field, metabolism energy sources. This is a biopolymers. This is a biosynthesis of metabolism, heat, utilizing energy, and here is utilizing by energy intermediates, intracellular precursors, extracellular external nutrients, and the metabolic products. In this way, we see the extrinsic and intrinsic factors also take parts in digestion, because when we see, that is the parasympathetic excretory or to non-sphincterous muscles, that is vagus nerves, the entire brain depends on it. These are uh, these are some sympathetic excitatory or the sphincters inhibitory to non-sphincter muscles. Myogenic factors regulates electrical activity generated by GI smooth muscle cells. In this way, this picture shows how the intrinsic and extrinsic factors take parts in the digestion also. So the thermodynamic core of transformation is takes away is Digestion is the most passive decomposition. It is an active thermal extraction powered by brightly burning central node. So Jataragni is the central fire, the primary digestive capacity that must be properly kindled. Also, Panchamurti Ushma element heat, the inherent heat of the five elements within the food and body acting the catalyst. The ignition sequences activating the dual fire. The core fire is the Tetragni and the spark fire is the Pachamautigani and biobiological energy which in inert mass catalyze the compounding forces of dual fire. In this way, the central metabolic engine it releases an external force of process of raw inputs, while the elements hit the intrinsic to the consumed food and the body's nutritive elements. In this way, continuous momentum through the Sutasas like times, Kalavata, and unobstructed flow that is the Anupatha. Digestion never pauses. It is a relentless forwarded momentum across the biological timeline, while the food energy must not stagnate in any single tissues, that is the dhatu. Maritam is the biological wind of movements and the Ushma is the tissues head for the continued transformation. The five structural pillars of vitality is Ayushaha, that is the longevity of life, and the Upachaya is the growth of the body's the physical building and the tissues nourishment. Balha, that is the strength, muscular and immunological resilience. Yes. Sukha, that is the ease and the happiness, neurological and physiological, psychological and physiological comforts. Vardhan is the complexion, external luster and the skin vitality. Perfect metabolism uniformly expands the system outward across all five vectors simultaneously. In this way, the uninterrupted circulation and tissue penetration of the power, the continuous uninterrupted dimension driving the process, digestion never stagnates. Vayu, that is the metabolism vein, the kinetic force that pushes the digested cells forward, forward. Sruta is the structural pathways guiding the sensitivity in every cells. In the autocatalytic cycles, that is the push tissues, nourishing tissues, that is the vessel 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and all that. Vahi Dhatva. Metabolism is the not a single event, it is a regenerative cascades where the byproduct of one tissue layer becomes the exact nutritional substrate required by the next. It is the ultimate architecture is the natural equilibrium. It's the prakriti, the maintenance of homeostasis. The ultimate trump of the digestive process is not merely the creation of energy, but the flawless replication and the maintenance of one's fundamental nature state of being. In this way, we come to the conclusion that all this slides shows that we have to be careful while taking food and for the processes of food, how the process takes place in body. So let's in this way I like to and I show the importance of decoding the rasa in this way. So let's have a round of applause with the Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Ayurveda. Thank you so much.